Hello, writer friends. My name is Cheryl. I hope you're doing well. Happy Valentine's Day if you celebrate. Today, again, is Valentine's Day. It is February 14th, 2026, and I thought I would do a little video explaining where I've been, what I've been doing in my writing. So join me, grab a cup of coffee or something. I have some cold coffee. I'm going to actually put it right here. So, let's get started in what I am doing. So, if you watch my videos, you know that I am kind of struggling on what I want to write. So, I've started so many books and just have not finished them. I think I finally found what I want to write for this particular book. My hardest part is knowing the genre I want to write and the age group. So, my last video I mentioned that I decided to write a middle grade mystery. That is still it. That is what I've decided I want to write. It is a murder mystery, so I'm trying to make it accessible and understand and have it towards kids, right? Because I don't really want kids to read about murder, but I want it to be a murder mystery. So I'm basing this on. It's also historical. So I wanted to write a book much like two of my favorite middle grade series, which are the A.G. Morton Mystery Queen series. Put the picture up here. It is by Martha Jocelyn? Martha Jocelyn? Is that her name? I think so. And then the other series is the Myrtle Hardcastle series by Elizabeth C. Bunce. I love those series, and they do have murder in them, so I know it's done. They're both historical as well, so I'm kind of comping it to those. So I haven't done any writing in the actual story yet. I'm still planning it out. I'm doing a lot of other stuff right now, quite busy, so I haven't had a lot of time or energy to write. Also, I have cataracts, which I have my first cataract surgery coming up on March 9th. I'm very excited because I'm hoping I'll be able to see a lot better, and I may not even need glasses, which I'm very excited about. So focusing also, I'm sorry for the glare in my glasses. I can't help it. But I want to write. I really want to write, but focusing on the computer screen is very hard for my eyes right now with the cataracts. I don't know why, but focusing on screen is very difficult. So when I do write, I can only write for like maybe 15 minutes a day, which is not ideal. I have, though, been slowly working on planning out my story. I've been doing a lot of daydreaming, a lot of what ifs. So I wanted to show you some of the work I've been doing. So there are no real spoilers for the book in this, except just some basic spoilers, like little things that will be on the back of the book kind of thing. You know what I mean? So let me go to my documents and show you a little bit of what I've done. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are on my Project MGM, which is just stands for Middle Grade Mystery. And here I have, if you see all these, you can see my little pink pointer. I have writing inspiration board, so for that, I don't think I have anything on there yet. On I basically got these ideas from a few different sources. So one source I got was from Bethany Atazada. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Bethany, but she has a YouTube channel. She's an indie author, and I will link her channel below. She's wonderful. And a few years ago, she did a live streaming thing where she outlined a book through live stream so we could all like join in with her. And she called the book her butter book, based on a book she read, a how to write. And so she had a document available to those of us who wanted it, where it showed the outline. So this is basically from her butter book outline, but I changed it to make mine. So we have the series Bible, And in the series Bible, we have the list of tropes to consider. So for that, I have all these lists of tropes. Um, mm, okay, then I have tropes for entire series because I'm planning on making this a series. Although I do want to be traditionally published, so I want to wrap up the first book in a way that if it's not taken up as a series, it can just be a one book. Because I'm a new author, so they may not want to risk that on me. But I haven't filled in this yet. Characters, I am naming my two main characters after my two grandmas. So one is Evelyn, and that's my mom's mom, and she is going to be a 12-year-old girl named Evelyn. Already said that. She is the amateur sleuth main character of the book, and then we have Vera May, who is going to be her sidekick best friend. Then we have Lucy Follows, which you may understand that Easter egg there. Lucy is for my favorite author, Lucy Montgomery, and Follows is because my favorite Anne Green Gables series or movie has Megan Follows starring as Anne. So Lucy Follows, and she is going to be the teacher. Then we have Rosie, who is the dog, of course, inspired by my landlord's dog, Rosie. Then we have Gladys. Now, she's a new character that I have added in, and I haven't done any research on her yet. But she is basically, I can't remember who she is now. I'll show you another document I'm working on that has who Gladys is. Then we have the Enneagram Core Wound cheat sheet, which I apparently did not upload. So there you go. We have the series logline, which I don't have yet. Then we have the story Bible book one. Here we have the foundation story beats, which are the catalyst break into two, midpoint all is lost, and break into three. Those are from Save the Cat writes a novel. Haven't filled those out yet. Tropes, I don't know why I have tropes again, but tropes for that book I haven't filled out. Wants, needs, and flaws. I mean, there's a lot I haven't filled out yet. But the thing I want to show you the most was this. I added this in to the document. It is what if ideas and notes. So this is basically all of my brain dump. So let's go to that. Here we have, there might be some slight spoilers in this actually, but we have a bunch of questions I have that I am answering. So the first was, what year does this book take place in? I decided 1930, and the reason why I chose 1930 is because I want my main character, Evelyn, to want to be the next Nancy Drew, to be Nancy Drew, basically. And the first three books of Nancy Drew by Carolyn Keene were written in 1930. So I want this to take place in 1930. She's obsessed with Nancy Drew books. And this book takes place in Kelowna, BC, which is where I'm from, or where I live. It's not where I was born, but it's where I live. Now you know where I live, but it's a big place. Does Evelyn want to be the next Agatha Christie or Jane Austen? For this, I wasn't sure who I wanted her to aspire to be, and I decided on Nancy Drew, so that's a no. So these are just a bunch of what ifs, and here are some of the spoilers, but this is some ideas I have for the murder. Then I have clues, which I haven't figured out yet. And then I have from the Butter book, I have this, and this is the Save the Cat writes a novel beats, but some of them, the orange ones, are from Save the Cat. The blue is from Abby Emmons, who I will also link below. Abby Emmons has a wonderful outlining playlist on YouTube. And so if you look at opening image, we've got the orange, which is Save the Cat. And then you've got what Abby Emmons calls it and the questions she asks every time she writes. So I like those. I have to change some of these, but because I've changed some of my thoughts, but I've done that. I think. Okay, so I'm gonna. I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna show you another document that I think makes more sense in what I've been working on the most, and it shows you more of what I'm doing. So hang on 1 minute. Okay, so I wanted to give you a bit of backstory to this document. I started watching an author tuber named Claire Freeze. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her last name. I apologize if it's not. It looks like strawberry in French. So I don't know. Freeze is strawberry in French, is it not? I think it is. Anyways, okay. That's beyond the point. I don't know why I said that. I'm so sorry. But I will link her channel below. She is, again, a wonderful author tuber I'm loving watching. And she's made this video recently about plot grids. Now, if you don't know, lately I have been loving spreadsheets on Google Sheets. I've been loving making them and learning how to make them, keeping all the data. I have just been become a big spreadsheet nerd. So when I saw this plot grid, I thought, wow, this makes sense because I've heard of plot grids before. I never really understood them, but it was very easy to understand what she was saying and what she was doing in her video. She goes through how she makes a plot grid in Google Sheets. It's very simple, very easy to make, and I really enjoyed that video. So I decided I'm going to try and make a plot grid, see if it works for me. And what do you know? It worked. I'm loving it. It's basically a spreadsheet for your outline. Who would have thought? So that's the main document I'm using now to outline. So that's why a lot of the Scrivener outline is not, it doesn't have much information on it right now. So let's head towards the Google Sheets plot grid and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, I forgot how to stop this for a second. Okay, I'll be right there. Okay, so here is my plot grid. So I will leave the sharing how to make a plot grid to Claire Freeze, so go check her channel out if you want to see how to do that. I will link her video below as well. But here is what I have. I have chapter, and this chapter 1, the time and setting. I have the first 4 chapters worked out, which I'm very happy about. I don't think there's any real spoilers in this, but I mean, it's not written yet, so it could obviously change a lot. So I'm not too worried about that. But we have Monday, 1930. I don't have a date yet. In the morning, in Evelyn's bedroom, it is in the POV of Evelyn. Evelyn is getting ready for school. She is nervous, being that she's in a new town. We learn that she is not normal, but we don't know why. So I want to put, she does have Tourette syndrome, but back in 1930, it wasn't taken very well if you had Tourette syndrome. I mean, to be fair, it's not taken as well now, but it's getting better. If you don't know, I also have Tourette syndrome, so this is an own voices story. And Evelyn, in the first chapter, I want the sense that she isn't quote unquote normal, but I don't want the tics from her Tourette syndrome to show as much in this chapter. So it's kind of like what's going on with her kind of thing. She is desperate for her new classmates to know that she isn't normal, and by the way, normal should be in quotation marks. Nobody's normal. And also to find a bosom friend like Anne Shirley. So Anne of Green Gables is also going to be one of her favorite books because I could not put it in. We also learn she loves the new Nancy Drew books and would love to be the girl detective. Then I have theme. So the theme is not stated in this chapter. It's not stated till the second chapter, but we have here that she doesn't love herself and thinks she will never find a bosom friend. Bosom friend is words that Lucy Montgomery used in Anne of Green Gables, if you don't know. She also doesn't think she's worth loving or being friends with because she isn't normal. Then I have a grid for Nancy Drew historical facts, which I need to look up. So I haven't filled that out yet. Some of this won't get filled in until I actually write the book. So, yeah. Then again, historical events and people, haven't written that in yet. Evelyn, this is just about Evelyn and what she is feeling in that chapter. Then we have Vera May, which we haven't met in chapter 1 yet. And these are just little characteristics or feelings that they have or show in each of the chapters. Then we have, and again, I took the inspiration from Claire Fraze, but I made it my own. And so I don't know if this is exactly how she does it. Miss Follows, again, we'll do that. And then we have the murder, the place, weapon, and time. I said that backwards, but so the murder takes place in chapter 4 or 5. I think it's going to be chapter 5. The victim's backstory, Evelyn and Vera's friendship, Rosie, because we do meet Rosie in chapter 2. And then we have the killer, basically the killer's backstory. And so that one won't be filled out as much. It'll have a bit of what the killer is doing during the chapters, but the killer reveal won't be for a while. Then we have Mean Girl #1 because it's a school book, so we need a mean girl. And then we need a boy at school that throughout the series she starts to have a romantic interest in, but at this point they're only 12, they're not romantically involved. An older neighbor. I want her to have an older female neighbor that just kind of is blunt but is more like a grandma to her. And then the reveals. So that's my plot grid. I'm really enjoying filling this out. Again, I can only work for 10 or 15 minutes a day, so I've only filled out chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and chapter 4. So, yeah, I'm enjoying working on this. I think it's going to work really well. I do want to, once I got this worked out, I'm going to fill it out in my Scrivener doc outline that I showed you. I'm loving planning it out. So I do have an idea for who the murder victim is. So that is just a little video telling you where I'm at, what's been going on, what I've been reading. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you're interested in making a plot grid, go to Claire Fraze's channel, check it out. And she shows very easily how to make a plot grid and how she um, makes it her own. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm a writer. I know words. Uh, when you make it different colors and adjust. I can't think. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Let me know how your work in progress is going. If you've had cataract surgery, let me know how it went. I'm a little bit nervous, but not too much because I do know quite a few people who had cataract surgery and it was easy peasy. But I'm a little bit nervous because I'm kind of nervous. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Happy Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were spoiled. Okay, bye guys.